Hey guys, how you doing? Saturday morning, 4th of July. Happy Independence Day, everybody. Welcome to the Real Estate Machine Show. I'm your host, Chris Matan. Thank you so much for joining me on this sunny Saturday morning. So yeah, it is 4th of July. I'm actually out on a couple appointments this morning, trying to get some things in so that I can spend the rest of the weekend with my lovely family and enjoy America's birthday. That's what Mila said this morning. Whose birthday is it? It's the United States, the USA birthday. So I hope everybody has a nice weekend, nice holiday, barbecues, pools, all that good stuff, family. So I wanted to jump on this morning and kind of recap the last show. That was a very important show. I want to thank everybody for their support. There was a ton of feedback, a ton of comments and support for it. My dad did a phenomenal job. I don't know how many people out there actually take these videos and do them, on either a regular basis or a semi-regular basis. But there is, it takes some time, and it's sometimes it's a little bit of a challenge, and you don't get it always on the first try. And what me and my dad did last Sunday was one take. That was one recording, and it really goes to show you how authentic he really is, and he just spoke from his heart and spoke from his experience, and it really translated and came across of the video really flawlessly. I thought he did an amazing job. It was just great, and the feedback and support from it obviously kind of validated that. So I want to talk about two takeaways from that video. And number one, it's actually fitting that today is 4th of July, Independence Day. And one of the things that he talked about and he spoke of a couple times is how great this country is, coming from another country and having the opportunities that he had here, and really made his own opportunities. But the reality is that there's really, there's probably a handful of countries in the world that you can really do what you can do, like you can here in the United States. And it's something to think about. We're in a weird, goofy, terrible climate right now, where there's a lot of hate out there, and a lot of hating on America and the United States, and inequality and all this stuff. And all those, there may be some valid points there. The reality again is, you make your own way. And everybody's got challenges. Everybody's got situations that they're dealing with, and pasts, and obstacles and hurdles. But you could do whatever you want here in this country when it comes down to it. I don't care what anybody says. And my inspiration was my parents and my grandparents and my in-laws. Those are my inspirations. And they had nothing, and they made something. So it's really, I really take that away from my dad and his comments about America being the greatest country in the world, and how fortunate he was to be able to get here and do what he did, and share that with my sister and I. So it's a big deal, and I think that it's something to consider, especially today. And then the second thing that I want to talk about is, he talked about his customers, and he talked about his clients, about how they helped him and how he learned from them. And, I think a lot of people, they get hung up on skill level and talent and opportunity. But, you'd be surprised that when you are really authentic with yourself, and you are who you are, and you treat people, let's just talk about your customers, and you value your customers and your clients, there's a willingness out there to help. And even if you're getting started in something that that's brand new to you, but you're out there and you're hustling and you're doing your thing and you're meeting people, and you're building your business and building your reputation, there's a willingness to help out there. And if you project that that willingness to learn and grow and work, you'd be surprised how many people out there, how many advocates you're going to have out there to help you. and that you're going to learn from. And everybody's got something to teach, and everybody needs to keep learning and always learning, and you learn from people. So the more people that you surround yourself with, the more education that you're going to get. And here's a guy, going back to my dad's story, here's a guy with very little English, if any at all, no car, like he said, but he went around to all, to shops big and small, to learn, to not only learn the trade and the craft, but to learn from the people running those businesses, and how to own a business, and how to run a business, and how to take care of your customers, and how to get customers, and get customers on your side. And raving fans, that's a big deal. That's a big thing people talk about. You want to have your raving fans, and over a 40 or almost 50-year career, my dad has gotten a ton of raving fans, and this is with no internet or really advertising at all. I don't think he's even taken out a newspaper ad. This is strictly word of mouth, which is ultimately the best advertising you can have, is word of mouth and raving fans. So it's again, I watched that video a couple times during the week, and I still enjoy it, and I get something out of it all the time. But if I were to have two takeaways, those would be the two. America is really is land of opportunity, and we all should respect that fact. And that number two, you're always learning every day, and you're learning from your customers and your colleagues and your clients, and people are truly willing to help if you're out there, and you give yourself and you open yourself up to that help, and it will no doubt advance you in your career or in any endeavor that you're trying to accomplish, whether that's a career goal or a personal goal or whatnot. So anyway, I'm going to sign off now. It's just about 10:30 in Cleveland time, and I'm going to go back and enjoy the rest of the day with my family. Hope all is well, and we'll catch up with you on actually the next episode, I believe, is number 50. So I'm going to come up with something really fun for you guys, and we'll see you then. Have a great day. Bye-bye.